Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This week we will be showing you why we as Disney Vacation Club members chose Universal this year. Stay tuned for our complete breakdown. We are owners of a Disney Vacation Club or DVC timeshare and we have loved it. We stayed 10 days at our home resort, which was Saratoga Springs. We love Saratoga Springs for its beautiful and relaxing vibe. It's also walking distance from Disney Springs, which makes it super convenient. It's a nice calm place to come home to after spending crazy days at the parks. It's also an amazing place to stay before or after a cruise. We have been Disney Vacation Club members since 2005 and have been coming to Saratoga Springs ever since, and we still look forward to every visit. We have been coming to Disney World since our kids were really little. We've been to all the Disney parks in the world with the exception of Hong Kong Disney, and that is still on our bucket list. We've been on Disney cruises and stayed at many Disney hotels. Our family has celebrated many things at Disney. We've celebrated a few New Year's Eves there. We have celebrated Halloween, anniversaries, many Christmases, and birthdays there. So what's happened? What changed? Why did we book 10 days at our Saratoga Springs resort and only spend 1 day at a Disney park? This is the reason. Disney has officially priced us out. 1 day at a Disney park can now cost our family $847.76. And that's just to get into the park and doesn't include any snacks or meals. Let me repeat that. 1 day at Disney can cost our family $847.76. So we decided to choose only 1 day at Disney and purchased a 5-day Universal Pass instead. Could we have paid for more days at Disney? Sure, but we chose not to. These prices were our breaking point. Our family refused to spend almost $1,000 a day for multiple days at Disney. And since Disney took away their Magical Express feature, we had a rental car, which made our decision to go to Universal even easier. So as a family, we chose New Year's Eve at Epcot to be our 1 day at Disney for this trip. Keep watching as we show you if New Year's Eve at Epcot was worth over $200 per person. We've done New Year's Eve at Epcot before, so we knew to get there at park opening because they close the park for additional guests if it reaches capacity. As Disney hotel guests, we were able to get into Epcot 30 minutes before they opened the park for everybody else. It used to be an hour, so that was disappointing. We were able to walk right onto Soaring with no wait. Right after Soaring, we jumped onto Living with the Land, a longtime family favorite, and it was very close to the Soaring ride. After the land, we went to check out Club Cool. This is where you can taste Coke products from all over the world. Then we went on to Spaceship Earth, another nostalgic family favorite. After Spaceship Earth, we checked our Disney app and noticed the wait time for Ratatouille was getting longer and longer. So we went to France and got in line. The standby wait time for Ratatouille was over 200 minutes, and that was pretty accurate. One downside about this ride is that the line queue was very hard to get in and out of. 210 minutes is a long time to wait, so if you have to use the restroom, you had to climb over dividers and get through a lot of people. Also, it was impossible to find water here. There are no water fill stations anywhere in this area. Someone from our party had to stand in a 30-minute line at the crepe pickup line to ask for a cup of water. Disney executives, if you are listening, please put water fill stations in every country at World Showcase. It is a must. On a positive note, the ride was as fun as we remembered it in France, and we were glad we went on it. Soon we headed to Mexico, where we had a very early dinner reservation at La Hacienda de San Angel. We thought the food was okay but overpriced. However, it was the only place we were able to get reservations for New Year's Eve, so we were glad to be able to sit down and relax for an early dinner. We spent the rest of the afternoon into the evening walking around World Showcase, and it was packed. But that's to be expected on New Year's Eve. If you've made it this far into our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and lets us know you want more videos to head your way. Germany is always a fun and popular place. We got some yummy snacks from the Caramel Couche and continued our walk around World Showcase. We never missed this miniature train village in Germany. It was a favorite place to stop when our kids were little. We picked up a funnel cake at the American Pavilion, a favorite for someone in our group. We walked through Morocco, but it looks like the store is gone and all that's left is a bar where people were ordering drinks. Next were China and Japan. These are beautiful pavilions that we always look forward to seeing. If you've been to Epcot, tell us in the comments what your favorite countries are and your favorite treats. The Japan store always reminds us of our trip to Japan, and we definitely want to go back there soon. We caught an awesome fireworks show when we were leaving the Japan store. If there's one thing Disney knows how to do, it's fireworks shows. Check it out. Next, we tried to go to England, but it was extremely packed, and for the first time ever, we almost saw a fight break out due to crowd frustration. New Year's Eve at Epcot is definitely not for the faint of heart. So we decided we wanted to sit and relax for a bit. This is when we usually go to the DVC lounge, but after checking the app, it seemed the lounge was only open until 6 p.m. Now they have a paid tier-only member access for $99 annually to access the lounge from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. We were really disappointed to hear about the DVC additional fees. As DVC members, we already pay annual dues, and this was included in the past. Not good, DVC. So we headed back to the land to sit, relax, and try some treats. Soon it was time to pick a spot for the New Year's Eve fireworks show. This right here is why we chose Epcot for our one Disney Park day. The New Year's Eve fireworks did not disappoint. Epcot was open until 1 a.m. on New Year's Eve, so some of our group went on test track, but us vintage travelers took it really easy and enjoyed a nice stroll and went on Spaceship Earth again before leaving the park. On New Year's Eve, Epcot has DJs all over the park playing music, so the party atmosphere continues through the night. So what's our verdict? Is New Year's Eve at Epcot worth over $200 per person? For our family, I would say no. There's not a lot of rides here, and there were super long waits on the ones we wanted to go on. The crowds were crazy, and we couldn't get a reservation to a restaurant we really wanted to eat at. Overall, people were cranky and stressed due to overcrowding. I say, if you've never been to Epcot on New Year's Eve, do it once, but be prepared for lines and crowds. But the fireworks are great, and there's a fun party atmosphere with the DJs and music all over the park. Price-wise, this is the most we've paid for New Year's Eve at Epcot, and if prices stay the same, this will be our last New Year's Eve at Epcot. So, we're DVC members and Disney priced us out of the parks. We refused to pay for any more days at almost $1,000 a day for our family. So what did we do to experience some Disney magic during our stay at Saratoga Springs? On Christmas Eve, we had dinner at Boma at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Boma has been a family tradition for us, and the Animal Kingdom Lodge is amazing for the holiday. On Christmas Day, we did a monorail hotel Christmas tour. We visited all the monorail hotels and tried some treats at each one. We even had Dole Whip at the Polynesian Resort. Next, we went to the beautiful Grand Floridian. Their Christmas tree was gorgeous. However, we were disappointed that they didn't put up their amazing life-size gingerbread house this year. After the Grand Floridian, we hopped back on the monorail to go to the Contemporary Resort. The Contemporary Resort had this beautiful backdrop for pictures and had an area where they sold some delicious holiday treats. We had a birthday during our stay, so we celebrated at boat rides at Port Orleans. Afterwards, we did a firework viewing at Bay Lake Tower. This is a wonderful DVC perk that we look forward to when we come to Disney World. Not a bad way to spend a birthday at Disney. On New Year's Day, we had lunch at the Cake Bake Shop at Disney's Boardwalk. Click on the notification bell to get notified when our video on the Cake Bake Shop is released. We also went to the Wilderness Lodge to check out their beautiful Christmas tree and shopped and walked around their beautiful property. We also went to Disney Springs a couple of times to get some delicious snacks and try a couple of new restaurants like Eat and Morimoto's. And we finally got to try Gideon's, and it did not disappoint. We waited in a 45-minute line for Gideon's. Go early and bring your patience. So there you have it. We were able to experience some Disney fun during our 10-day stay at our DVC resort without going to all the parks. Will we go back to Disney World? Of course we will. We will keep an eye on prices and only go when it makes sense for our family. We love Disney, we invested in a Disney timeshare, but we choose how to spend our money, and this year, Universal just made more financial sense. Here's another look at the price breakdown and why we chose Universal for the first time ever. Again, remember, Disney has dynamic pricing, so these were the prices for Christmas and New Year's week this year. We were well aware of their dynamic pricing and knew we were going at the most expensive time of year. Would we go back during peak season? For us, the answer is no, unless Disney revisits their ticket prices. Also, for now, there were too many ride closures and construction at Disney for it to make financial sense. While Universal added a new park and attractions, Disney closed attractions. Here's an interesting development. In a recent interview, Bob Eisner, the former CEO of Disney, stated this. We'll put the interview details in the description box. What's your opinion about Disney prices? Leave a comment below and let us know what's your breaking point. So this is how we took control of our Disney vacation to experience some Disney magic. Last week we showed you Epic Universe. We'll link that video next to show you our first time there. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified when the next video of our Disney and Universal series is released. Thank you for joining us vintage travelers as we showed you how we spent 10 days at our DVC resort and how we spent 1 day at a Disney park during our stay. See you at the next video. Bye for now.